Welcome to WBRP. We're going to actually start the show in just a moment. Yes, what's up, Dean? But this is both a birthday one, and also this is also our very first time doing this show in a brand new way. I guess I did just start the thing, and it does say that the Maggie Stream Takeover thing is. I'll fix it after the show. Just know that we've got another goal past this one. Okay, it's time for everyone's favorite music show where people submit their songs and then we take a listen. This is WBRP. WBRP. Well. Welcome to the show. It's not only a very special show, something that we do once a month, but this month perhaps is what I'm looking for. It actually falls on my birthday. Wow, yippee. Happy birthday to me, if I may say so myself. And today, the gifts that I have is the presence of you. See what I did there? That one's fun, right? No, but the present really is also the songs that people have submitted. We're doing this also during a Subathon / streamer anniversary for me, and that's very kind. So people have been sending in songs and their submissions as they have gifted subs here during this Subathon, which means that we have had like what feels like maybe 100 songs from Minnie, and then a bunch from Small, from Fish, and quite a few other great friends here of the stream. So, without further ado, let's jump into a brand new version of this show and a bunch of songs from all of you to me, and then from me back to you. It's kind of like, everything is cyclical or something. I don't know. I can't quite think of a beautiful way to put it. But perhaps that's more than enough. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Mods, cough, cough. Yes? Is everything okay, XB? Are you all right? Oh, I'm still on Mega Bonk? It's my bad. Well, welcome to the show, everyone. We have currently in the playlist, I believe, like 28 submissions. We're going to be looking at the first few today. We're not going to do everything in one go. There will be an extra episode tomorrow. But as you can see, there are nothing up my sleeve. There's nothing in the track listing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a song, and then once we know what the vibe is, once we know how we feel about it, we will select where it fits, and we will give it its own accolade. Nothing on my sleeves. I'm not lying. I never lie. Most of the time. Okay, 60% of the time, I'm lying never. Yes, that's something like that. Anyway, listen, we're dragging this one out. Let's get into the songs. First up, this is your first track. This is Phantasmas, it looks like, by Humbe. I'm not sure if the H is pronounced or in which way it is pronounced. There are many ways to pronounce words, and I've said a few of them. So anyway, here is your first song.
Del gran sueño, no me quiero despertar y me falla un poco más mi realidad. Aún los llevo pasando por la yugular. Se convierte temporal. En esta casa no existen fantasmas, son puro recuerdo de tiempos ajenos.
That psyched me out just a little bit there. Like I was expecting it to come back in at the exact same time, and it came back with a little bit of a small buildup, even though it's a ballad, so still kind of and then a nice little string section here. A nice little vibe to begin everything with. Nice and quaint. It is very beautiful. Oh, and beautiful lyrically, says Adrian. Trumpet solo. Hell yes.
Tantas fotos llenando los marcos, mi propio museo.
I really am appreciating the way that this is like layering itself and the production quality on how certain elements of this are happening, where things are closer to the center and then everything kind of had a hard pan. It almost feels like a level of separation between the two voices, almost like they're in two different places speaking inwards. It's, I don't know, that's kind of powerful.
Tan cerca el impacto. Hay que ser bien fuertes para ver a la muerte derecho y honrado. Cansado de pensarlo, no puedo evitarlo. Quiero estar juntitos, tomarme contigo un último Ya viví lo que pude vivir. Perdón que me tenga que ir. En la noche conquisto el silencio y la ausencia del ruido genera un vacío. Perdón que me tenga que ir. Perdón que me tenga que ir.
Catching up on the lyrics here. Oh. Man, a lot of layers here, especially in this ending.
En esta casa no existen fantasmas, son puros recuerdos. Son
Big
mis
pullback.
sentimientos de lo que vivimos cuando tú estabas aquí.
Ooh. Man. That's got a lot going on there. Well, as the good news is this isn't done by numbers anymore. This is for sure. This is something that we're kind of giving like more of like awards or like what we're feeling about the song, right? Because I don't want anyone to think that like it's a competition. No one should be feeling, you know, like their songs are being like judged hard, even though that was never the vibe, right? But speaking of vibe, this song certainly has a vibe. Someone mentioned just sort of basically just calling it lovely. I feel like lovely plus brass. That's nothing. But like vibe, maybe it's just in all caps also could be the move. This could be the vibe song of the playlist. Soft ballad energy, but like that was something. That's really nice. And again, like it's both like production wise, really well put together, a lot going on there. But then also like lyrically, and then again, like also just like the way that it's also written has so many I don't even know, man. There's like some like complexity, you know, despite it being like a ballad and like a fairly simple sort of like um feel and like, you know, not it's not like panicked or anything like that, but like you still have all these different elements kind of going in and out. And I could definitely see why it hits deep at funerals. If you look up the English translation of the words, if you're not someone who speaks the language, it'll hit. Like I think you'll see why that is it's pretty powerful. I think if you hit me with this in 2024, I think I would have been like sobbing, you know? Um, so yeah, that's a vibe. It's like again, like kind of almost like bittersweet in a way, you know, like it's hard to you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. Like again, because like a funeral thing in a way, it's like you're almost like you almost don't want to need to hear it. You know what I mean? But like also then if you do hear it, it's kind of like, well, this is like a sweet way to like send someone off. Um, welcome back, Katie. Okay, so the next song is this one, and this one is sent in by Jen. So here we go. Here is Jen's first submission. I forgot to say, it's Granite by Sleep Token.
Sulfur on your breath, grinding in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am between the secondhand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am. When you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death threats, plotting at the door. We'd rather be 6 feet under than be lonely. And if you had a problem, then you should have told me. Before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. You only drink the water when you think it's holy. So keep an eye on the road, or we will both be here. It's more than just a body in your passenger seat.
I was gonna say, it's like in a way somewhat similar to the first song in terms of like we've got kind of like this sort of almost like somber sound, right? Everything is like ballad-ish, right? Like this is definitely not like, you know, like a high tempo, you know, fast paced song. So like we've got something that's like adjacent in some ways, but then like very different in terms of like instrumentation. Ooh, that's harder to say than I thought it would be. And then like, you know, we've had a couple Sleep Token songs before in the past. I feel like overall there is kind of like a specific vibe that like a lot of these things have, like a, you know, a lot of this sort of stuff. And then it very much changes the pace here. Wow. Or at least in terms of sound.
I
right, sorry, 1 second. Oh shit. Don't start playing the next thing. All right, sorry, 1 second. My family is texting me all of a sudden about my birthday. Um, um, all right, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Doesn't he not have a face? Isn't he just like a dude in a mask? It's like an anonymous group, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's but I mean like the main whatever, I don't know. Anyway, what's the thing? How I mean we can't have vibe too. That would be funny. It's like our very first thing is just like vibe and vibe 2. Okay. Well, sick rolly drums. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, I forgot to text Jen about this. I've just realized. I mean, she's at hockey, but I just realized that I was supposed to tell Jen. I'm gonna let her know. Have fun at hockey. We just started listening in to your songs. Whoops. Listen, I did just like the way she forgets about when her hockey is, I also forgot about when her hockey is. What was your you wanted to name the category sick rolly drums? I thought you were just commenting on the song. That's on me. It's both. It's both a commentary and a title. Unless there is another title that people are throwing out there. Going once, going twice. If not, I'm going to go and put the next song, which is also a Jen contribution. Yeah, Britbot, that's too long, man. Okay. We've got another Jen contribution. Back to back. Jen, if you're watching, thanks for sending in your songs. I hope you enjoyed your hockey game. Did you win? Oh, hang on. Sorry, again, family texting. Got to do some shopping. No worries. All right, here we go. Here is Jen's contribution number 2, but song number 3 of this set list. This is Bring Me the Horizon with Doomed.
Cut off my wings and come lock me up. Just pull the plug, yeah, I've had enough. Tear me to pieces, sell me for parts. You're all vampire, so here you can have my heart.
I am noticing so far that we got a lot of songs that are either funeral vibes or songs about or mentioning funerals. You know, like I like that we're starting that off here during this time of day. Like we're starting off strong with a lot of like, hey man, you ever think about like death and stuff like that? Also, here's this sick breakdown. That could be the one, Minnie.
Instead, I'm awake. The devil told me
Still more talk about thinking about death.
I thought I sold my soul, but he kept it a
Jens Void, aren't you at hockey? How are you joining in? This is so funny. Rah! She's screaming. Welcome in, Jen. Probably in the penalty box. That'd be funny. Could you imagine? A lot of heavy breathing at the end there. And grunting. Got some heated rivalry happening. All right. What are we naming this one? What is this honorific for this Jens Void? This Jens vibe going on. Isn't that just the name of the thing? Dorkin prefers the cover. I thought that was pretty funny when I typed that. Do you ever think about dying? Actually, is pretty funny too. Hang on. Do you ever think about dying? Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. That means that up next, hang on. Go back to the thing. This one, I'm not even going to tell you who submitted this one. I want you to, in chat, you tell me who this one comes from. This is All I Wanted by Paramore.
Think of me when you're out there. I'll beg you nice from my knees. And when the world treats you way too fairly, well, it's a shame I'm a dream. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you.
I forgot how loud that song actually gets for a second there. I had that like kind of full blast in my headphones because I was like, oh, it's kind of quiet. And then that dropped in. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. This song does get a little loud. Paramore does always hit. That's true. Paramore is like one of those, Those tried and trues.
Black and white reruns that escape from my mouth. All I wanted was you.
I mean, I'm aware of the song. Hello, Danny. 1 second. What happened is we had a double time, and in fact, it goes on for another. Wait. Just kidding. It ends in 4 minutes. So now's your time if you want to add anything. But yeah, no, it's double time right now. And so the number got a lot bigger. Thank you, Lopez. I will let you know, Jen.
All I wanted was
And I've always said that. I'm going to pin this one. One of my favorite pieces of like side lore to this song, as in like lore that is not specific to the actual like creation of the song, it just sort of is like a thing that happened after it came out, is there was an artist that was like, that put out an album a few years back that was like kind of notorious for just straight up stealing things from other artists and like kind of passing it off as their own writing. And there was a playlist that was made of like every song that person clearly ripped off. And this was the first one, or like in the first like 2 or 3 tracks, basically, of that playlist. And I was like, yep, I knew I'd heard that before somewhere. I was like, how come I can't place this melody? And then I realized it was this. How are you still sick, Danny? I'm so sorry to hear this. You need to be not sick anymore, I think. Okay, women in STEM, we salute you. I almost want to say Happy Black History Month. Can I fit that in? Hang on. Maybe if I do. That was unfortunate. Yeah. Also, have you tried not being sick? Whew. My life just flashed before my eyes. Okay. That puts up this song as the last one of this first set list. This one also comes from Fish. I'm so sorry, Danny. I was trying to type without looking, but I did see that pop in. I went, no, I'm 1 letter over. All right, this one comes from Fish. This is a song called "Bad Flower" by the song. Sorry, is called "Detroit." God, I'm all over the place. What's happening to me right now?
Hey, I've had my time.
Ooh.
I'm not bored of life. I think it's bored of me. They say I'm
Thank you for your 2 cents.
but they don't
Oh, is that right?
They don't. Here we are, pressing on, stepping over everyone. I'm so unhappy, but I try my hardest. I wanna feel the way I did when we started.
6?
It's so depressing,
That's
having
crazy.
everything I wanted. It's so depressing, hard.
Give me strength.
Whoa!
I hate pretending this is where
thank you so much for your 506 pits. And just in time to add on to that double time as it literally ends in like a minute. Good call. Thank you, Minnie. This is good shit, by the way. I'm digging this.
Give me strength.
That time did not add up correctly. Oops.
I just stuck to call it. Pardon.
Thank you, Christian. I'm going to fix the timer. Hang on. It's a subathon. I know it plays over the music, but we got a live show going on. Things happen. I could definitely get behind that. Okay, give me 5 seconds. I'm going to pause the music. Okay. I need to really quickly fix this timer because that did not add up correctly. So this should be this also helps me remember that I need to fix the fact that double time is now over. Tip goes back to $1. Oh, is there $1 a minute? I almost accidentally set that to 10. That would have been crazy. $1 being 10 minutes would have been nuts. Wait, maybe this should be 14.4 right now. I might be giving you a few extra minutes in here because I don't know if this math checks out. But it for some reason gave you only about like a third of the time that you were supposed to get from those 2-bit drops. So thank you so much, Adrian and Christian, and also Minnie as well for fixing up the little numbers that they've thrown out randomly. But that has fixed the timer, I believe. Okay. Well, it's more of I couldn't remember how much it said it had given us versus how much it should have been. You know what I mean? So like that was. Wait a minute. It should be 2 minutes worth for. I don't know. I think that's close. I think it's close. I think that's somewhere around there. Okay, give me 12 seconds here though to jump into this playlist again. Here we go. Now that I'm done with that, we're going to download that. This is where we're at for that first roll. Okay. That was playlist number 1. Which means I have to wipe the board here. Up next for set list number 2, we've got a song called Plastic Love by Maria, perhaps. Takayushi? Kyushi? Takeyushi. I guarantee it's not the last one. Sometimes I just try and give you some guesses. But here's Plastic Love. So many vibe pieces tonight. Takeyushi. I was close actually on one of those. Good bass. Like already, just want to say, like the bass line is solid, good sound on it too. And I love when you have like percussion that's just sort of like a full section and it's a bunch of little hits across like multiple instruments and multiple pieces. It's pretty fun. I almost tripped myself. I mean, great bass line and the horns are hitting. This has me like ready to go to like a casino for some reason. You know, I can't explain it, but I feel like I should be in like slicked back hair, you know, and being like, you know, in like my little best, like, let's go, daddy-o. Ready to see where the dice take us tonight, you know? No one likes yo-yos like we like yo-yos, Ryan. Everyone do me a favor and say hi Jeb, J-E-B, in chat. I'm going to send a quick picture to my cousin. All right. What are we giving this one? I'm thinking, I don't know. I genuinely feel like I'm ready to go hit the craps table. And I'm not even a craps playing man. You know, I'm more of a slots machine or a blackjack kind of guy. Happy Blackjack History Month, you know what I'm saying? Casino Royale is pretty good. Jeb is honestly very funny. That did make me laugh. Just calling it Jeb. This is going to be a wild episode. Like when this goes up on the YouTube channel, I do think that anyone who's tuning in going like, hey man, I really like when this guy does this show, does this series, kind of hangs out with chat and everything like that. They're going to tune into this one and go, the energy is like way off on this one. Like, why is he most of the time talking about stuff that's not the music? I'm be like, yeah, man. But hang on, actually, that's him. I just wanted you to see people saying a. Here we go. Let me do this for real. Oh, here, I'll do this. I'm gonna do an actual selfie real quick. Anyway, but yeah, like it's so funny that like this is gonna be such an off energy one. But like anyway, Dreamy Disco. We could do Dreamy Disco. Mick Dreamy Disco in honor of our fallen comrade. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, if you're tuning in and you weren't here for it live, just know we've been live since yesterday afternoon. So the energy's everywhere. Okay, up next, we got another song. Surprise, surprise. It is this one. Right? Did I grab the right one? Yes. This is a song called Punching Bag by Set It Off. And you're not going to believe it, but it goes a little something like this. Yeah, we definitely had a very large tonal shift here. But I'm with it. I was not expecting it, I think.
Just another pot calling the kettle black. Take it out on someone who won't hit you back till we're all as broken as you. Oh yeah. So say goodbye to your Mr. Nice Guy. You got your wishes rotting in hell. I'm up all night when you think I'm sleeping. People pleasing's never good for your health. So go fuck yourself. Episode of friend or foe, you're throwing stones and no parts out rope round my throat till I start to choke. You're a sick, persistent virus under my skin. Rather set myself on fire than let you in. I could give you the world, but you'd poison the seas. I could let down my guard, but then all that I'd be is just your punching bag. Just another pot calling the kettle black. Take it out on someone who won't hit you back till
I mean, yeah, listen, I'll tell you, you guys already know what my high school vibe was because I play it every time I'm streaming. But yeah, this group has got the vibe of emo kids growing up, and some of us adjusted fine. Some of us did not. Okay. What are we throwing on this bad boy? Some of us are well adjusted. Many got out, you know what I mean? Like many survived. Adrian and I are a little cooked. Not to throw you under the bus with me, but listen, bro. I know us well enough. I know he's gonna go, yo, what the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. I literally go, he's gonna go, yo, what the fuck? And instantly that popped in. That's so good. Wow. Calling that shot. All right. We given this like high school core. Okay, up next. Let's see, where are we? I actually don't know where this one comes from. Is this one from Adrian or no? This is also you. What does coping mean? The beginning of that one, the numbers is me. Okay. Well, for a split second, it was hidden for me for some reason. Okay, so this next song is also a mini song. This one is called "Not Here." Not here. It's by Trill. It's just in all caps. That's why I was screaming it.
I'm not trying to as I said, I don't wanna be here right now. Woke up this morning, didn't wanna be awake. Not in a dark way, just needed a break from being inside this head, inside this skin. From the noise that won't stop, the thoughts that won't end. I'm not on the ledge, I'm just tired of my mind. Tired of pretending that I'm doing fine. I don't wanna hurt myself, that's not the point. I just wanna disappear, I wanna be a ghost.
Not forever, just for now. Need to breathe, but don't know how.
I mean, to some extent, this entire set list so far has been very different every song, which is good. Not that there was anything wrong with having an entire set list that was like, luckily, all kind of in one zone. But then immediately going from that into a set list where it's all kind of over the place is good. I can send it to you right now, Danny. 1 second.
I'm not here. I don't want it. People say it gets better. I believe that is true. But what about the middle when you're barely getting through? When you're not in crisis, but you're not okay. When you're just surviving every single day. Smile at the cashier, laugh at the joke. Holding my breath till I'm ready to choke. I don't need a hotline. I'm not at that place. I just need permission to not show my face.
Not forever, just for now. Need to breathe, but don't know how.
I don't wanna die. I'm just not here. Somewhere in between existing and disappearing. I don't wanna die. I just need a pause. Tired of being me. Tired of the call. I'm not here.
I'm not here.
I'm not here.
I'm not here.
Body in the room, but I'm not here. Is there a word for what I feel? Too tired to fake it, too scared to heal. Not broken enough to ask for help. Just stuck inside a version of myself that doesn't want to do this anymore, but doesn't want to walk out the door. Just wants to close my eyes and drift somewhere quiet, somewhere safe, somewhere I don't have to exist.
I don't wanna die.
I'm just not here. Somewhere in between existing and disappeared. I don't wanna die. I just need a part. Tired of being me. Tired of the call. I'm not here.
I'm not here.
I'm not here.
I'm not here.
Body in the room, but I'm not here. Oh, I'm not here. Oh, I'm not here. Oh,
Okay. There we go. That's another mini song out there. Little mini song. You leave me alone. I've been going through something. And by something I mean I'm a subathon. Okay. So this is definitely a vibe change. So what do we give that? I mean, we just saying vibe change, or are we saying like Spotify request or something? I'm trying to think of like a good way to describe. Now, hang on. Wait, what did Minnie say? Ratatouille? Depression Gospel is pretty good, actually. Where did Minnie say this? All over the place today. LOL. Ratatouille. Oh, right. That's his name. Oh, Depression Core. Got it. Okay, thank you. Depression Gospel is pretty good, though. This is Depression Gospel. Gospel depression is what I got from being a Christian, I think. It's pretty funny. Good joke. What an episode, huh? Hey, folks, thanks for being here. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for making this thing possible. I hope you're having a good time. Okay, up next, we got Flying Whales coming to you straight from Adrian the IT's own hand. I don't know. Up. Goodbye, Christian. Wait, Christian, your song's next. Christian, don't leave. Christian, wait. Christian, your song's next after this one. So hold tight. You chose the thing that we're going to have to deal with in a minute. Oh, he's back. We got him back, folks. All right, hang on. Hold tight for a second. Here's Adrian's first. It's an actual whale. There's something interesting happening in the bass. I just wish the bass was a little louder on it. I can hear like the kind of ka-chunk on the string itself, but I wish there was a little bit more like in that bass, you know? Do a little pattern change. That's good pedal work. That's funny. How did this do this? Danny, that's honestly such a good joke. That's so good. Like that's a good little burner right there. I do agree. This also has some fucking great drum work. Like, not that I'm not impressed by the other parts of it, but like, this is some of like the tightest little like drum bits, and I'm digging that a lot. Like really good. Like I think it can be very easy to get sloppy on like a double bass pedal. We're hitting. Very good. Also, please ignore the fact that I just realized that something had not started. It was time to start it. Whoops. Okay. Hey, great submission. Nicely done, Adrian. Okay, that means that up next, Christian asked for anything off of the following album. I literally just did like there was like 10 songs, so I picked a number between 1 through 10. And so we got the song Glib Tongued from a band called Pigs, 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 Pigs. I had to literally count that because I was not sure I was going to get enough. So, Christian, thanks. Hey, thanks, pal. theme.
There's a nostalgic sense in the air. I smell of cigarette butts. Spray on deodorant and teenage lust. What a shame. It all stagnates. Clings to the past. Necromance.
Hallelujah, shouted up to skies. The book of everything is fine if everything is mine. You find them kind as long as nothing is disrupting time. Sand in an hourglass must not pass where they draw the line. It's all insistent, your resistance here does not apply. You will adjust now, you will learn to love how you're despised. A ticker tape parade, a curve to place a different face. It's no surprise, you should have known that was the truth of lies. The open secret is the oldest ways are in their prime. Chewing tobacco flavored spit into your crying eyes. Notice that flag attached to pickup you've been dragged behind. The driver gleefully unbothered flash a OK sign. Or how they pine or hold a hive as one connected mind. The party line that you existing is committing crime. Under the shade of ugly glasses, there's no eye for eye. Freedom of choice, you can be ruled or you can fucking die.
What a shame. It all stagnates. Clings to the past.
Let me just say, listen to this one here. Yeah, again, like, it's not as bad as I was expecting based on what you said, but like, it's certainly not great, you know? It's sorry, I'm moving something. It's I mean, it's a song. But I'm feeling I don't know, Christian. I'm thinking that you've done it again. Which is, I said, hey, give us the good and the bad, and you went bad. Here it is. It's not as bad as like Bad Santa, but like feeling piggy. Damn. Pig. Actually, it's pig times 7. Thanks. At one point I went, is that an album or a band name? And he was like, it's definitely that. Not on, well, yeah, that's fine. Just hang on. Is there a thing here? I mean, it wouldn't be on today's playlist because we've already set today. But Danny, you can just DM me. DM me and because we'll definitely be doing this again tomorrow, I think. I mean, well, definitely. We have more hours on this timer than we have time tonight, you know? I'm not going to stay live for 14 more hours. I would fall asleep midstream. So, we've got a playlist going for tomorrow too. So, send that in. All right. Well, this is I wrote smirk emoji times 7 cuz this is pig times 7. And that is probably the best that they're going to get out of us. So, there you have it. Thanks. Hey, Christian, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if I can say good choice, but I can say, hey, choice. That's a choice. Don't worry. I have more. Believe me, with you, I worry, but not about this. You mean like, I never worry when it comes to this. You worry me when you're like, when you tell me don't worry, then that's when I go, well, hang on now. Now I'm worried. You actually got me a little fucked up now. Hello, Alex. D, not yet. Yours, I think, is also going to end up on tomorrow just because of timing, I think. Hang on, how far down is yours? I think yours is... Actually, I don't see Dean's in here. Hang on. Dean, where did you send it in? Actually, I don't remember. Was it in chat earlier? Alex, no. These ones this month is we're doing a little bit different. This one is only from Subathon subs that we're doing. So your next one won't be till next month, unfortunately. But you know what? Actually, hey, you know what? We're gonna do a special little thing. Hang on. Actually, now that I say that, that feels wrong because it's birthday. Hang on one second. Where is your song? It's not in the playlist, but if I can find Alex's, here it goes. Okay, hang on. We're gonna take a brief moment to do. We're gonna change the screen for 1 second. We're gonna come back here so I can send in. Yeah, I'm gonna put on the KEXP one, I think, right? Hang on. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Okay, hang on 1 second. This is not cropped properly. No, don't start playing it immediately. I'm trying to fix the crop. Okay, here we go. I will move this way. Here we go. Well, no, Dean does have a song in the list. Don't worry. And I'll put Danny in for tomorrow. But today is also Alex's birthday. So if you have not sent in a happy birthday to Christian, that's crazy. To Alex, say happy birthday now. We share a birthday. So this way now I can play this. Starting so quietly. Barefoot. Alex, I want you to know immediately that might be, not might be, that is, I think, the best thing you've sent in. That fucked. That was sick. I didn't even like, normally I like, you know, part of the purpose of this is to have commentary because that's also how you avoid copyright strikes. For YouTube and stuff like that. No, that's not what it is. It's just like, again, you and I definitely have different vibes or different like things that we partake in, but that doesn't mean that, you don't dislike things. But I think that's very much like easily like that's jumped to the top for me. There's also something that I also kept focusing on at one point where, I was listening to the music, but there were a couple moments in there where I was like, something that's really comedic to me about the way they've done their suits is that because they had a fake head on the drummer, right? And so then his eyes were technically within the neck, but then the head was up here. They added fake shoulders that were then up above him, right? And so you could see the eyes through it, which was very funny. But one of the funniest things about that is like, because the arms were technically lower than they were compared to the shoulders, I'm going to put that in quotes. It ended up making it look like the entire time. Hang on. Do I have an example? I have 2 straws that I've never opened for some reason. It made it look like, how can I show this? Hang on. Because the shoulders are usually here, instead of like drumming and being like this, it looked like he was drumming like this. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? It made it look like he was like not really like, it almost looked like it was like a child, like white knuckling crayons to draw. Right? Because instead, like he is using his full arm, but you can't really see his shoulder because they're hidden within the fake body. So then it just sort of looks like it's like just here down going, I'm smacking. I'm somehow in time, but I'm barely smacking. And you know that it's much more fluid than it looks. And I was like, it was taking me out. But then when they would do a very much close up of a guy just like, hang on, can I do this? Hang on. It's funny. Anyway, thank you for that submission. We have other submissions from folks going in for other parts of the show here, but it felt wrong to not include an Alex song on. Alex, send me that link outside of this so I can hold on to that because that's so funny. Well, the thing is that you're saying they do not seem passionate about it, but I think it's because you can't see their eyes. You can't see their face because they have masks on, masks and fake faces on. Well, you wouldn't say that Sleep Token isn't passionate about what they do, right? And they all wear masks because they're anonymous. And also, what's funny is also real fast on Sleep Token. I was thinking about this earlier, and I didn't say it out loud earlier. It just was in my head, but I almost always forget. Oh wait, that is in the playlist. I did get this from you earlier. That's definitely on tomorrow's set list. Don't worry. I got you. My bad. I did forget that I put that in. No, but with Sleep Token, I think what happens every time that I first start listening to them is I fully forget that they are British. And then he'll say a word and I'll go, that's not how I would say that. That is a British accent. And like, it like takes me out for like 5 seconds, not like in a bad way, but I get unimmersed for one moment to go, that is very, why did you say the word that way? You know, it's almost like that song that's like, and if you close your eyes, right? It's like, no one says that. No one says close your eyes. Unless you're like, oh, look at me. If you close your eyes and put some beans on your toast, yeah? Ay. You know, that's what it feels like. Oh. Hello. That's what that song feels like for you. Anyway, that's the wrong channel. Crazy. No. Phoenix is much more posh and sounds nice. Phoenix last night taught us how he says tomato, and I appreciated that because I actually was it Taryn who asked him how he says potato after that, because I was like, I never thought about that. That like you think of tomato, but I've never heard potato, at least not in that song. Does he say it like this or like this? Yes. Exactly. Anyway, we are on to set list number 3 is where we're at for tonight. This first song, this is a Maggie song. Everyone say thank you, Maggie. And here is your first Maggie tune. This is I Cried, I Wept by Kingfisher.
I cried, I wept, I lost my mind. I held my tongue to the closing time. And
This is good.
who's to blame for all this mess? Well, it's only me for the words I'm blessed. But I don't have time to change my love. And all my thoughts on what this could have been, well, they rain down from above. And I don't have strength to find my dear, that I've wasted all my glory days. Well, that's all I have to fear. I cried, I wept, I lost my mind. I held my tongue to the closing time. And who's to blame for all this mess? Well, it's only me for the words I'm blessed. I swore to God I would not yield. I broke my back in the open field. But when they came for blood, well, I offered my neck like a good boy should. But I don't have words to use, my friend. When the ghost of all this ever was, well, they're waiting in the end. And I don't want stories told in time, saying that we stood upon the brink of this, but we failed to cross the line.
I was going to say, I will mention that this band is definitely in the, if you listen to this, you also listen to, if you listen to A, you listen to B kind of thing, right? This is definitely a, large, Noah Khan, subsidiary, if you know what I mean. It definitely fits in that, subgenre. And I would argue a little bit more almost like a more modern version of that section. And that tracks for me because Maggie listens to that as well. To that person, sorry. So this does track to me that this is a Maggie, fave. And that she would vibe to this. It's got a little bit of that, folksy tune, but also it's got, radio pop vibe as well. So it's, got that right in between featurette. And, a very distinctive, this subgenre type of voice, too. I feel like a lot of artists in this genre sound spot on here. Okay. I'm going to real quick while we're sub chatting here or whatever. Clap stomp, hey, sorry. Yeah, a little bit of pitch bending in there. I thought that said I love M&Ms for a second, small, and I was like, what does that have to do with this? I was like, thanks, I guess me too. Yeah, they're pretty good. I enjoy them. Okay, I got to text Jen real quick to say, you're on deck. next after the current song. All right, letting Jen know that her next 2 songs are up. Peanut M&Ms are pretty good. Jen's void here. Okay, Jen, the current song that we're about to start playing is a Maggie song, but then you're up next. So I want to make sure that you are on deck. Up next, we've got another Maggie song. This is Roommates, and it's by Hilary Duff. That's what dreams are made of.
I could barely mention it without
Interesting drums in the
causing
beginning.
some ego trauma. But I know you're sensing how I'm trying to give you hints. Physical affection goes a long way with me. I don't wanna quietly resent you. I just want the easy fix. But life is lifing and pressure is pressuring me. Oh, I wish that I could catch you in the right light. I only want the beginning, I don't want the end. Want the part where you say goddamn. Back at the dive bar, giving you head and sneak home late. Wake up your roommates. Want the highlights, 10 out of 10.
Okay,
Butterflies from home
I
to
do like this a lot, and I know that she'll probably hate that this is how I describe this song. This to me feels like the literal, like if life is a spectrum, if music is a spectrum, this is currently for me fitting right between Carly Rae Jepsen and like a like kind of earlier Taylor Swift song. Not the country stuff, but her first little bits into pop music. This is to me right in the sub middle. And it is crazy to me that she doesn't like Carly Rae Jepsen when this is very much a this is the American version of Carly Rae Jepsen. Like, this is non-Canadian. This is Freedom Units. This is Freedom Unit Carly Rae Jepsen right here. I mean, listen, I do fuck with that pretty heavily. I do agree with Az, though. I think it's crazy that she likes this and doesn't like Carly Rae Jepsen. There is a lot of interesting like bits happening in like the background. Like I like the vocals too, but like I think that there's so many interesting like instrumental pieces happening back there. And I am a big fan of like Emotion by Carly Rae Jepsen is like a fucking banger album. The B-sides actually are even better, I think. The B-sides are incredible songs. I think Taylor Swift actually stole that song. Sad. Yeah. Damn. Okay, well, thank you, Maggie. All right, up next, we got some Jen songs. First up is a band called Make Them Suffer with Ghost of Me. Oh, wait. Yes, I had literally just hit. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I almost said you too, and then I realized that wouldn't make any sense, but I'll say you too to Alex. There you go. I can turn that around. Tell her I say thank you so much. Okay, now go. Okay, my bad. Are you plugged in? Oh, sick. I'm glad they got that in. I do like when people, especially at the end of songs, when they have that bow, 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 bow. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like super enveloped and it's like way squashed in. It's good. Because it's already kind of like in the song naturally anyway. But then they add that it's a very muted, like, bow, 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 bow. That's probably not helping you at all. Anyway, what are we throwing on this one? Hot song, hotter lady, I don't know. This has been, listen, we've had some major change ups here in the last two set lists, so it happens. That's just your music, Jen. That's true. Jen's. Oh my God, please. True self. Jen's true. You know what's funny? I actually, in the back of my head, I was like, Jen's true void. And like, yeah, Jen's true void. There you go. That's the one. All right. Then, as you were really looking forward to this next one, Jen, you've got another song in here. And this one is called, I've been told that this is a certified Canadian classic. This song is called Inner Ninja by Classified, featuring David Miles. I hope somehow the song sounds like it's in denim. Here we go. Again, the difference start.
I read the rules before I broke them. I broke the chains before they choked me out. Now I pay close attention, really learned the code. I learned to read the map before I hit the road.
Hey yo, I know you never heard this before, but I'd rather lose a fight than miss the war. And I ain't wishing competition or fishing for it. I'm just living in a system, conditions are poor. I've been lost in the rhythm and misinformed. Too many late nights hitting the liquor store. Too many bad decisions, half-ass attempts. No sweat, no fear, no blood, no tears. I go hard, and I ain't making up no excuse. I'm overdue, I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Cause you can think about it, man, we supposed to lose. It ain't all picture perfect ocean views. No, I was a first-class rookie, taking out bullies in my all-black hoodie. Man, a mystery, you know the history. Get it or forget it, cause poof, I'm out of here.
I read the rules before I broke them. I broke the chains before they choked me out.
You know who also read the rules before they broke them? Also Canada. In curling. Just throwing that one out there for you. Nice little Olympic dig.
Hey yo, I've been high and I've been real low. I've been beaten and broken, but I healed though. So many ups and downs, roughed up and clown. We all got problems, but we deal though. I'm trying to do better now, find my inner peace, learn my art form and find my energy. When my back's on the wall, I don't freeze up. Now I find my inner strength and I re-up. Here we go. I know I never been the smartest or wisest, but I realize what it takes. Never dwell in the dark, cause the sun always rises, but gotta make it to the next day. It's a feeling that you get in your lungs when you run, but you're running out of air and your breath won't come. And you wheezing, gotta keep it moving, find that extra and push your way through it.
I've had bad habits, but I dropped them. Drop it. I've had opponents, but I knocked them out. I've climbed the highest mountains, I've swum the coldest seas. There ain't a thing I face that's been too much for me.
Let me hear you say.
Nobody's gonna see me coming. Nobody's gonna hear a sound. No matter how hard they try it. Nobody's gonna bring me down. Nobody's gonna see me coming. Nobody's gonna hear a sound. No matter how hard they try it. No stopping me since I found.
My inner ninja. My inner ninja.
I almost changed classic to bop, but then I realized that this is a triple C. This got the triple C. The triple C crown, the certified Canadian classic.
Opponents, but I knocked them out. I've climbed the highest mountains, I've swum the
Inspired
coldest
lyric.
seas. There ain't a thing I face that's been too much for me. My inner ninja.
Yeah, man. There you go, Jen. There's your two songs. Banger. That is true. You nailed it. Nicely done. Up next, this one comes from Az. Here we go. We got an Az song up. This one's called Omnitrix by Joey Valance and Bray. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, from both the title and also a question that Az asked me earlier, all you Ben 10 fans out there, get ready. Because here you go.
Wait, hold up. Before you do that, let me...
Call me Ben 10 cause I own 10 Bens. Now that's cabbage cause I always carry 10 Bens. Just kidding, it's cause I only got 10 friends and nothing less than, that's my 10 cents. You a small fry, I'm a double gulp. Drink orange juice straight with extra pulp. Doctors confused why I got an extra pulse. You ain't even seen shit yet, just wait till I use my alt. Feeling like a mercy, I end every show with a curtsy. You start your show and 2 hours early. I'm off the Pepsi and you off the Perky. And all these girlies wanna chase me now. Yeah, they wanna be a part of it. She said she wanna see a party trick. This ain't a watch, this a Omnitrix. This ain't a watch, this a Omnitrix. Eat a booty with a side of fries. Did a triple backflip, I ain't even tried. If you want the VIP, bitch, get in line. Let me talk to the fans who seen it live. Keeping it going like I am on fire. MFP dude, I'm not even tired. Keeping up rapping till I am retired. Watched Marley and Me just for a good cry. Yeah, just for a good cry. And I don't even have another bar right now. I just wanted to say that. And all these girlies wanna chase me now. Yeah, they wanna be a part of it. Oh, you wanna see a party trick? This ain't a watch, this an Omnitrix.
I'ma sip my water and eat my cake and watch y'all fall off like croissants you flake. Yes, I wear pink. Yes, I paint my nails. Comfy with myself. I'm a macho male. Calm down, Johnny Bravo. Yeah, you probably driving Tahoe. Yeah, you probably driving Tahoe, that ugly ass, big ass silver SUV from like '07. Oh, what, baby? You not a fan? You just in my DMs telling me that I'm your man? Yeah, I didn't know I had it either. Joey turned the mic on and I guess it sparked a fire. And all these baddies wanna ride now. Wanna be my passenger princess. And she wanna see a party trick. This ain't a watch, it's an Omnitrix.
Very good, very good. Okay. Crazy timing on that. Because how did you know that that was going to time out to the actual end of the song? There we go. Anyway, there you go. That is the one. But how did you know it was the end of the song? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. That's crazy. You took a real shot in the dark on that one. All right. We've downloaded these three. I think that's nearly 2 hours of WBRP. I think that at this point we have 14 songs currently in the playlist awaiting tomorrow. So we're going to call this episode now, and we'll save the next 19 plus. I'm sure we're going to end up having one more. Plus, not only did we do 15 songs, we actually did 16 songs tonight because we had the bonus Alex birthday song. Thank you, Alex. Shout out to Alex. Skip this one and play my next one. It's a birthday song. Wait, skip what? We're done for tonight. What's your next one? I mean, listen, it'll still be birthday weekend. We can still fit it in. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. We'll get it. We will get there. So again, for today's episode, thank you to Minnie. Thank you to Az. Thank you to so Small. Thank you to Fish. Thank you to Maggie. Thank you to Adrian. I think I said Adrian, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. And thank you to Jen. Thank you to Christian. I think that's everyone that was included on. Well, and then of course Alex, like I said. Oh shit. Okay. Uh-oh. That is a birthday song. Well, don't worry. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Thank you everyone for hanging out for another episode of WBRP. We will be back tomorrow here on the Subathon for another episode of the show. Goodbye, YouTube. Thanks for enjoying the Subathon energy. I'll let everyone say goodbye, and then I'll. That's true. It's a double birthday, so we got 2 days to celebrate for 2 boys. And then we'll fade out here. Tiramisu time.